1 Thessalonians 5:19, which in the King James Version says, quench not the Spirit. Quench not the Spirit. What does the Bible mean when it says, quench not the Spirit? Well, the word quench, and I'm going to read this to you exactly from my book, the word quench means to extinguish, to smother, to suppress, to douse, to put out, snuff out, or to quell. It most often means to extinguish a fire by dousing it with water, and in some places, this word quench means to evaporate or to dry out. Here's what happens. The Holy Spirit's speaking to your heart, trying to urge you to do something, to speak a word of prophecy, or to call someone and express that you care about them. Or maybe there's something else that He's putting on your heart to do publicly. And because of a spirit of fear, you say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. What if I make a mistake? Well, what if you do make a mistake? At least you tried. But this spirit of fear causes you to hesitate, and the Holy Spirit keeps trying to prompt you, and the fire's burning in your heart. But every time you say no, you harden your heart just a little bit more to the voice of the Holy Spirit. And little by little, it's like throwing water on the fire. You're dousing the flames until finally you've poured so much water on the flames, you have hardened your heart so hard you said no so many times that now you've got a heart that's calloused. And when the Holy Spirit tries to speak to you, now you don't even hear His voice. You quenched the Spirit's fire. When I was a boy, we went camping often. We would build a big bonfire, and as long as you kept putting logs on the fire, you'd keep having a fire. But eventually, if you quit putting logs on the fire's going to die down. And when it's time to break camp and leave, you pour water on the fire to make sure that there'll be no embers. That's what happens. If you don't obey the Holy Spirit, you keep putting fuel on the fire. And eventually, you just douse it entirely until you don't even hear the Holy Spirit prompting your heart anymore. Don't make that mistake. When the Holy Spirit speaks to you, obey Him. Don't quench the Spirit's fire.